All right, three, two, one, let's go. All right, so Taj, your Boston Celtics are in a 0-2 hole right now. Miami Heat, they lose game two of the Eastern Conference Finals, 106 to 101. The only thing really to point to on Boston end is the 20 turnovers, obviously, and three coming late. I mean, it was Jimmy Butler played pretty good defense, but you got to take better care of the ball. Those three they came late in the ball game. I think it was like 2 minutes left, and they got like 6 points off of them. So that's horrible. But what do you make of what does Celtics have to do to win Game Three?
Uh, it was a tough loss. Celtics should have won this game. They were up 17 points within third quarter, and they just got sloppy with the ball. No team is gonna win. If it's the playoffs, or regular season, no team is winning a game when you have 20 turnovers. Other than that, I think the Celtics played pretty well. Other than letting their foot off the gas in the third quarter. I don't know. I think the Celtics is going to win game three. Gordon Hayward will be back. That is significant because Hayward is our number one ball handler. You've seen guys like Kemba been having a lot of sloppy turnovers. Jason Tatum has been having a lot of sloppy turnovers, especially in crunch time. And those are times we usually let Hayward take care of the ball. He usually initiates the offense. He usually takes better care of the ball. So I think he'll help in that aspect. And I also think he'll help in scoring. People don't know this, but Hayward is our most efficient scorer on the team. Haywood is a 50, 40, 90 guy. Like, he's the most efficient scorer on the team. He doesn't need many touches to get 20 points. So I think he'll take off a lot of slack off of Kemba because I think the defenses they've been throwing at Kemba has been forced him to take some bad shots. Same thing with Jason Tatum. I think Haywood having another perimeter shooter on the court, having another elite scorer on the court, I think it take some pressure off these guys. I mean, I don't know, 2-0, being down 0-2 is it's bad because the Celtics could easily be up 2-0 right now. But you have to note, last year, the Toronto Raptors, they were down 2-0 and they won the series in 6 games in the Eastern Conference Finals. The year before that, Cleveland was down 0-2 and they won the Eastern Conference Finals and they went on to the finals. So I don't know, it's bad right now. It looks bad, but seeing the way how the game goes, I think the Celtics just need to make a few adjustments. Don't get sloppy. Stay aggressive, and I think they'll win Game 3.
Yeah, God Hayward will be interesting to see. I gotta see how he comes back. It'll definitely take some pressure off of the starters and some more minutes to go around, definitely. But it'll be what I'm gonna be watching is Marcus Smart production on the offensive end because Smart been stepping up for y'all, especially with them 3 points. He been shooting the lights out, and obviously it could be less touches to go around because Gordon Hayward. I mean, yeah, Gordon Hayward got to get his touches and stuff now. So I think smart numbers. So we'll probably see a drop in smart numbers again. He'll probably, he does what he does on the defensive end, but I still think I don't know. I feel like this is a must win for Boston.
It is a must win. It is a must
If
win.
you guys go down 0-3, you can't go down 0-3. And then if you guys get the series to 2-1, you only down one game in the series. You could easily tie it at 2-2. But on Miami, and like I told you, this Goran Dragic, these guys like um I don't know. You guys got to take you just got to take better care of the ball coming down the stretch because the game was pretty close. It was tied with like two something left, and then y'all just got sloppy with the ball. But I don't think Gordon Gordon Hayward, like I feel like it it could help or it could end up going really bad because it's just another you throwing him in. He hasn't played what in like how long now? He's been out like six weeks, I think. And you
4
just trying
weeks.
to 4 weeks, and you're just trying to throw him back into the lineup in a must-win game. You got to get him integrated with the team again. And he hasn't been playing. He hasn't played. There's a difference from playing in the first round versus playing in a must-win game in the conference finals. And I just want to see how he fits in with the team. Is he going to be starting? You think he's going to start?
No, I think he'd be coming off the bench. He'd probably be on a minute restriction, probably about 25 minutes. He's going to be coming off the bench when guys like Kemba Walker out of the game or Jason Tatum out of the game. He's going to be that next scoring option off the bench because we didn't really have that other than Brad Wanamaker. I think Smart was staying the sideline, but if Haywood if he won't help on offensive end, he'll definitely help on defensive end because what we're seeing is they are attacking Kemba. I mean, they're literally scoring on Kemba walking like 40 straight possessions. Like when it's the pick and roll, when it's the high screen, when it's pull up threes, when it's guys going ISO, they're always picking on Kemba. And I think you see Brad Stevens, he had Kemba walking on the bench for a little longer than everyone expected in game 2, and that kind of helped us because Brad Wanamaker, he played better defense. So I think with Haywood in the game, Kemba would see probably more time on the bench, especially in critical defensive possessions. And I think he'll help because, like I say, they're basically picking on Kemba Walker like every possession, and it's kind of frustrating for the guys because they're doing their part. Kemba's doing his part as well, but he's just so small that he can't really do nothing. Guys are 6'6", he's about 5'10", and he's trying his best, but they're just picking on him, especially in that pick and roll with Bam out of Bayern. I mean, they're destroying Kemba. I mean, Theis is getting beat by Bam, but it's mainly because he's trying to help Kemba, and then Bam is rolling to the rim and just getting easy buckets. So I think he would at least help on the defensive end. I think that's why he's much more needed. Offense, we've been pretty good, but we could, like you said, we could take better care of the ball. That's where he really comes in. You know, he's an elite ball handler. As a small forward, he's an elite ball handler as a small forward. I don't know anyone, probably LeBron. I don't know. He's probably next at that small forward position in terms of initiating offense. He's pretty good. So, I mean, like I said, games are pretty close, game 1 and 2. I think we could have won all 2. I think we should have won all 2, but I'm not really in panic mode because, like I say, 2-0, I mean, down 0-2, we've seen this happen before. We've seen teams 1-6. We see teams 1-7. And I think whenever it comes back, we'll have the better team, at least starting 5. And it'll be a series. It's an over yet.
Yeah, I think like just one of these guys is probably Tatum is most capable of just taking over the game. Like this, my turn, your turn thing coming down the stretch. That ain't gonna get it done. Like you all got 3 guys and scored 20 points. That's about 60 something points right there. I feel like one of these guys just got to step up and probably give you like 35 to 40 points. Like I feel like that's what's going to take. And if there's someone, I feel like Jason Tatum can step up and do that. And I feel like coming down the stretch, you got to take over the game. Like, is this my turn, your turn thing? Like I don't like it. It isn't working. Like, get the ball, take over the game, and bring it home for the team. That's what I feel like one of these guys got to do.
But you have to realize because they're playing zone defense, because Marcus Smart is on the court, he's not really known for scoring, so they're not really on him. They're really putting all their attention on Tatum and Kemba. And like I say, Kemba is short. Like he's not gonna get those shots. We usually shoots threes, or he gets to the rim, or he has a step back by the elbow, and they're just making it tough on him. And then Tatum, it's like, well, Kemba's been playing bad, so let's just put some guys on him, frustrate him. He's frustrated by the first half, and then we just put all our attention on Tatum because what we've seen, Tatum has been terrific in the first half these past 2 games, but it's in the fourth quarter when they really clamp down the defense on him, causing them to take bad shots. And the reason they're able to do that is because Kemba's not really been that great. So Kemba is really out of the game by the second half. And then they're like, okay, Kemba's out of the game. He's playing ball. Let's just put our attention on Tatum. But I would like to see them have Jaylen Brown more involved in the offense. He hasn't really – I don't even think he touched the ball in the fourth quarter in any of these past 2 games. Like, I don't see him touching the ball in the fourth quarter. And I think that's a problem.
He had those 2 3-pointers late in the fourth quarter. And then he did have a good look from, I think, the tie of the game. It was a pretty good look, but he missed it. But, yeah, I think these guys, like, someone just got to step up and give you like 35 points. I feel like this 18, 20, 20 sharing the ball type of thing, that ain't going to get it done coming down the stretch. Someone got to take the game over and bring it on.
I mean, like I said, I don't necessarily think someone has to take the game over. I just think we just need to play better defense and take care of the ball coming down to the stretch. Offense isn't necessarily the problem once we don't get sloppy. The turnovers on offense has been the problem. So, and saying one guy need to take over, no, I think they should actually pass the ball more. I think we need to actually pass the ball more and stop. When one guy has been trying to take over, we see Kemba trying to take over, let him trying to take over. That's when we've got those costly turnovers. Instead of they just move and keep cutting and keep passing the ball, that's when we're a better offensive team. So, like I said, Hayward, it will help. I'm banking on him to help. He owes us this game. He hasn't in 3 years. He's been on a max contract with the Celtics, and for 3 years, and he played like one playoff game for us. In 3 years, getting paid $32 million a season, like he owes us this. He needs to come back and he needs to ball out. If not, I don't want to see him back in Boston. Honestly, I don't, because he's just taking so much money from us, and we've been in so many critical games without him, and it's just bad because when you have a guy taking up that much money in your salary, your highest paid player, and you're in these big games, you're in the Eastern Conference Finals for 2 years, and then the next year you're in the second round, and you don't have your highest paid player on the court. Like that's hard for any team because your bench is depleted because so much money is allocated to that star who can't show up. So Hayward needs to come on and play a big game. I'm expecting him.
Yep. Yeah, he definitely it'll definitely help having him back.